Here we go. It has been a while. I got this thing called Malta India. I haven't had this in a minute. Aside from that drink, we got some black beans. I've lathered some milk chocolate, melted cocoa chips all over this stuff, by the way. I got some cottage cheese. I got some Worcester cheese. I got, according to the packaging, this is some boiled of squid. All right, we got some boiled squid. We got some tostones de pana, cottage cheese. We got some pork belly. We got some eggs. We got some papaya. We got some prunes. We got the whippy whip, Ferrero Rocher. Underneath this, we have a, what do you call that thing? A scallion pancake. It's like a Korean pancake or something like that. We got strawberries, Ferrero. We got some dates, some almond butter. We got some pineapple underneath that. We got grapes. Here we go. We got some Korean melon. We got some pears, apples, kiwi berries, blueberries. We got this thing over here, and it's called, let me get the little tag on it, the torta negra envinada. It's like a black velvet cake, a little Hispanic thing of some sort. I've never had it. I'm gonna try it for the first time here. We got some eggs. We got 3 flavors of mochi over here. We got some fake butter. We got an empanada. We got some dried persimmon. I think that's how you say it. We got some figs over here, and of course the little magic mix that I do underneath all of this. Aside from all of that, I went ahead and I lathered, like I said already, 3 things in this instance. I melted Lily's milk chocolate bacon chips for about 45 seconds on the microwave. I did the whole lather on this thing. I got some honey, about 110 grams of honey. I lathered that all over this thing. And I got some of this caramel over here. I don't remember the exact amount of grammage or weight that I did, but we got that lathered over here too. Oh, and we also have a piece of honeycomb over here. Aside from that, we do have some sauces. I'm gonna bring them over here in a second, but first I just wanted to do the quick spin so you can kind of see what I'm packing around here, and I'm gonna go ahead and reorganize this just a little bit so that it makes more sense. Oh, and then I'll talk about the sauces. Hold on. As far as the sauces, we have some ghee, we have some Walden Farms raspberry vinaigrette, we got some maple, and then we got 3 different types of hot sauces. All right, so we got some Goya hot sauce, salsa picante. We got some regular sriracha. When I say regular sriracha, I mean sriracha. All right, got that. And then we got this thing called Sabor Mineiro Condimente Malagueta. I think that's how you say it. I've never had this before. I'm gonna give it a shot. And that's the order that I have them in. And aside from that, I think I already said I got some black beans, and I am going to start smacking on this because to me this looks delicious. By the way, on the eggs I put salt and goji berry powder. That's it. And a couple of things I'm doing here. I'm breaking a fast from a few days ago. Right now it's Friday. Last time I ate was on Tuesday. This is how I go about maintaining a 160-pound loss. It's not so much the exact thing that I'm doing, it's just more how I go about the philosophy. Have a little bit of everything so that I have a satisfying meal every single meal. That way I am less likely to want to keep on grabbing more food after I'm done eating, right? That's my philosophy here. But aside from that, it might give you an idea of what to try or not to try, and then maybe that helps you in some way that I just can't foresee right now, and that's okay, because it doesn't matter what I do foresee or not. If it helps you in some way, that's good in my opinion. And now I'm gonna get to smacking. The first thing I'm gonna try is this. I haven't had this in a minute. Right now, all this has right now is tostón, right? It got some of the melted chocolate on it and some honey with a little bit of caramel. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm gonna dip that with some cottage cheese right now. Oh my god. Wow. Let's see, black beans. I've had black beans before, but I've never lathered chocolate on it. Let's see. It's not bad. The flavors don't stand out too much. What if I put some cottage cheese on those black beans now? I'm kind of curious. Cottage cheese with black beans with melted chocolate and a tostón de pana. No, that's delicious. That's delicious. Next thing I'm gonna try is the squid. Let me see. Let me just get this out the way. I'm curious. Went ahead and I got a little bit of the head of that squid, right? I have some melted chocolate on it. I got some honey and some caramel sauce on it. That's it. Let's see. That's a little weird, but it's not bad. It's a little weird, but it's not bad. I'm thinking of adding some salt. I think if I add some salt, it might work better. I'm gonna try a piece of pork belly that I've lathered some melted chocolate on it. Oh shit, with honey. Oh my god. Oh my god, bruh. You need to put some melted chocolate and honey on pork belly. I'm not kidding right now. I'm gonna add some salt to the squid. Hold on. That was half a teaspoon of sea salt on the squid. I think that'll make it stand up better. But oh my God, I'm gonna tell you right now that pork belly with the honey and the caramel. And oh my God, that's so God. I'm curious. Pork belly with some cottage cheese on top of one of these. I bet you that's gonna be some Macadamia. Oh God, I can't believe I've never done that before, but I'm glad I'm doing it right now because that is delicious. Oh my Lord. Another piece of squid now. This time it's got some of that sea salt and the same old stuff. I got the melted chocolate, the honey, and the caramel. Let's see. I like that. The salt really. Let me see. Goji berry on an egg. Let's see. That is delicious, but now I'm gonna try that. Goji berried up egg with some pork belly. That is amazing. That is crack. It's so simple too. All right, let's see. I got some black beans, melted cocoa. I got the toston de pana, whippy whip, and an egg yolk. That was on point. That was on point. That was on point. And now I'm gonna get real special here. I got a toston de pana. I got some black beans. I got a prune. I got a piece of squid, papaya, cottage cheese with some whippy whip. Let's see how this all goes. Whoa, whoa, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I could barely taste the squid. And the little bit I could taste was actually working pretty well with the flavors I just combined. All right, just to make sure I'm not deluding myself here, I got a way bigger piece of squid this time around, all right? I got some papaya and a prune, keeping it simple. Actually, you know what? I'm dipping in some whippy whip. Oh my God, I'm not tricking myself. This is good. Oh, wow. I've never ever seen squid as even remotely closely associated to the word dessert, but I'm telling you right now, that just, in my mouth, the way that squid was hitting, it felt like a dessert, like it was meant to be. It didn't feel weird. Wow. All right, I'm gonna try some of this torta negra thing over here. Let's see, black velvet cake. Let's see, it has a little bit of mocha that got slapped on it. Let's see. Interesting. It's like a mint flavored minty. I can taste the velvet, like the velvety red flavor-ish, right? But I can also kind of taste like this mintiness to it. As I'm already getting down with the get down, I'm gonna try a whole piece of mocha over here. I don't know what flavor this is off the top of my head, with a good chunk of this squid. Let's see how this goes. That's pretty good. Oh man, I'm telling you right now, squid is pairing up a whole lot better than the other day when I was trying to pair up lobster paste. I'm kind of curious about some more squid, and let me see. You know what? Squid and a piece of Ferrero Rocher. Let's see. No, I'm gonna tell you right now, a piece of Ferrero Rocher with squid. Oh, it's on point. I'm serious. It's on point. I'm so serious. Wow, I didn't see that. At least for me. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Here we go. Piece of squid, piece of pork belly with some fig butter and some whippy whip. Let's see. I just want to recap. There's a triple glaze thing going on here. Melted chocolate, honey, and caramel. So it's not just like boiled, just raw squid and everything that I mix it up. The squid also has those three flavors on it. So that is adding to this specialty, in my opinion. I have not had one of these Korean pancakes in a while, so I'm gonna try by itself just to get a baseline. Pretty good. I'm gonna try a piece of this Korean scallion pancake. Happens to have whippy whip, the triple glaze effect also, obviously. Papaya squid with that pork belly. Let's see. That is solid. That is solid. It is. It is. All right, I'm gonna try something a little bit more normal here. I got a strawberry mochi. I got a piece of blackberry. I got a kiwi berry. The mix that I made with a blueberry, and also that triple glaze attack. Let's see. That tastes like love. Oh my God. Let's see. I'm gonna try some of the squid, right? Let's try some of that Goya hot sauce. Let's see. It works. Although I do prefer this more dessert combinations with the squid, believe it or not. I can't even believe I'm saying that. Let's see, here we go. I got a piece of pork belly, squid, melted. It's not melted anymore. It's more just toughened up now. But the chocolate lilies, I'm gonna dip that in sriracha. Let's see how that works out. I think That was pretty good, but I think I just discovered something even cooler. I'm gonna get just a whole piece of chocolate and dip it in sriracha, because that's what I just learned. So hold on. I like that. I can't believe this, but try yourself a piece of chocolate. Just a piece of chocolate and dip it in sriracha. You may like it. I feel like that's like that kind of thing. It's either hate or love. That was actually pretty good in my opinion. That's nice. So here we go. I got a beef empanada that has a bunch of. I was trying to mix the chocolate as evenly as possible, but it was chunking out. Here we go. Beef empanada with chunks of melted chocolate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so good. Alright, I'm gonna dip that empanada with some ghee. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna dip it in the raspberry vinaigrette. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shit. The melted chocolate, the honey glaze with the caramel on this. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. I'm dipping it in maple right now. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm gonna dip it in some of this whip. A beef empanada dipped in some of the whip. Oh my god. Bro, I'm gonna do like a multiple attack now. I'm gonna dip the little bit of empanada that I have left on some sriracha, on some maple now, and to seal the deal, on some whip. Happens to have the chocolate and all the other things I mentioned already. Let's see. That's destructive. That is destructive. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Let's see how it goes with this red velvet cake. Let's see. I'm gonna dip it in some ghee. Dipped it in ghee, and it was as if I didn't do anything at all to it. All right, that didn't do anything. All right, raspberry vinaigrette. Did something, but the vinaigrette, the flavor is almost similar to the little minty thing that we got going on over here. So I'm gonna try with some maple. Let's see. Maple did it. So I'm gonna try that torta negra, all right, the little red velvet thing, with a piece of toston de pana with some maple on that. Oh god. God. Oh my god, that's good. I've had dried figs, right, but I've never had like a dried persimmon. I'm gonna take a bite. That's good. All right, I'm gonna switch things up here in a second. I got some almond butter, and on the almond butter, I'm gonna get a piece of this. What do you call this thing again? The scallion pancake. You know, that was good, but it wasn't special. I'll tell you what, it's been a while, but I'm gonna have some Malta India. This is straight out of Puerto Rico. Let's see. Oh wow, man, I haven't had that in a while. Nice. Let's see how this goes. I got a piece of Ferrero with a squid tentacle and a piece of pineapple. That's so delicious. Oh my goodness. That is delicious. I'm serious. I'm so serious. All right. Right now I have a date. I got a piece of that Korean pancake, scallion dub, with a piece of strawberry, and I got some pork belly over here. Let's see. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. But the squid combinations are still better. I gotta keep repeating that. I'm gonna drop this dried persimmon on some maple syrup. Let's see. That's the taste of love. That's the taste of love. I'm serious. Oh my god. I'm doing that again. Oh my god. My god, that's so good. That's so good. I've never done that before. Let's see. Pork belly on just the maple. Let's see. Oh my god. Good. Let me see. Squid tentacle on some maple. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna dip the squid in ghee, and now I'm gonna dip it in maple. Let's see. Oh my god. This is one of the seafood platters that I'm enjoying the most. I'm serious. Of all the ones I've done with a tuna, salmon, I don't know, cod, right now, this one with the boiled squid. And some of these pairings I'm doing, this is my favorite one. It really is. All right, I'm gonna try some of this whip that I made. No, not whip. Some of this yogurt mix that I made. I got a piece of a blueberry, some fig butter, and let's try it on this pork belly. I'm gonna rub this pork belly on some of this mix of juices from over here. Let's see. Not too bad. It is a little strange because the yogurt mix that I made over here, it doesn't taste like some of the other ones that I've made that it's like a more coconut, or not coconut, more like a chocolate flavor, cocoa milk chocolate. This one has a much more vibrant cinnamon flavors. At least to my tongue, the more cinnamon-like flavor. It's like second tier good mixing up with the pork belly. That's like a weird way of saying it's not my preference, basically. But it's not bad. Here we go. So pork belly with some papaya. Pork belly, papaya, and a date with a little bit of malta. Hold on. It's been a while, by the way, since I've drank calories. I'm so serious. I don't remember the last time I drank calories. So it may have been, man, I don't know. About a year now. Going about a year since I've drank calories. Meaning a drink that has calories. Seriously. Here we go. A piece of my yogurt with a piece of the squid. Let's see. That's nice. I'm serious. That's nice. I don't prefer my own yogurt with the pork belly, but I do prefer the squid with my own yogurt. That's nice. Wow. I'm doing that again. I'm gonna throw in a kiwi berry this time. Whippy whip, a date, and the last tentacle that I have of squid. See how that all goes. On point. On point. On point. I got a piece of peach, squid tentacle with some of the yogurt that I made. Let's see. What I'm thinking of doing next time, I'm thinking of just straight up putting the whole little squid in there. Straight up putting the whole squid in the actual yogurt part. Not yogurt, the whole dessert part of my meal. It actually works. It actually works. And because this is a very relatively new way of living and eating for me, meaning at one point, if I saw somebody else doing what I'm doing, I would have been like, what the hell are you doing? Because I know that would have been my reaction. It's only intelligent to assume that there's probably somebody out there thinking the same thing. And I'm here to say, if you are thinking that same thing, understandable. I get it. I would have felt the same thing. Can I just say, however, that it is actually pretty good if you just give it a shot. Maybe it turns out that to your tongue or your food palate, it's really weird. That's a possibility. But if you give it a shot, what if you discover a whole new flavor that you never imagined before? What if it opens up your horizons? And I'm gonna dip a piece of egg in some maple. Or I'm gonna dip the egg in some sriracha this time. This should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. I've never done it. All right, egg and sriracha. All right, I'm gonna do half egg sriracha, half egg maple. Let's see. All right, I'm now done with this plate, so I'm just gonna move it over to the side. Get some space over here. All right, so the rest of this meal, I went ahead and retired the hot sauces. I'm good. I don't want the hot sauces. What I want me is some of this ghee love over here. What I want me is some of this maple love over here. What I want me is some of this vinaigrette love over here. That's what I want. So that's what I'm gonna get. Here, let's see. Oh man, this is so good. Some yogurt with this red velvet cake thing. The flavor of my yogurt mix, it's a little similar to this whole minty, what was that? That red negra. Was it negra? It's a torta negra, which is Spanish for what? Black cake, basically. All right, I'm gonna try a piece of honeycomb on this with a piece of whip. How about that? Better. I'm not a fan of the I don't know if it's a mint flavor or like alcohol. I don't know what it is. It's not bad. I just when I see something that looks like a brownie, I'm expecting like a brownie like a taste. When it is like brownie, but like half of this other bright flavor, it is throwing me off. But I am open to experience, as evidenced by the fact that I had some squid with all of this stuff. You know what? Let's keep tasting it. Maybe it'll grow on me. I just realized something as I'm drinking this. In the past, way back when I was a big boy and I had a different habit to eating and just a bunch of different habits, I just realized something as I'm sipping on this. And this is the realization. At one point, if I had a flavored drink with a lot of sugar and calories and stuff like that, I would have had a drink, right? Put it down. Or maybe would have took a bite of the food. But then I would have felt this compulsive need to go back to the drink. And then go back to the drink, whether it be soda or Mountain Dew or a lemonade or any flavored drink. And here I am just taking one sip, putting that guy off to the side, eating, but not at all thinking about the fact that that is now a new habit that I have. It just hit me just now. I have a whole new habit in where I'm not like thinking, I gotta get one more sip. It's just off to the side, and I just completely forgot about it. It's just one of those like, wow, I didn't see that coming. I just did not see that coming. It just hit me just now. However, because I've been a big boy now a few times before, I am very painfully aware that if I were just to think to myself, oh, I guess I'm cured of that bad habit now, I'll just start just sipping this thing endlessly, I know I can rebuild that bad habit all over again. And I'm calling it bad because it's, well, I believe any one action that then leads to a set of actions in where a person feels not in, I guess, let's call it ready control to be able to control that habit. That sounds so weird. Maybe I can rephrase it. Maybe I can rephrase what I just said. Right now, I put it down and I don't feel any pull towards it. That's number one. However, number two, if I were to start to just do one of these over and over and over for the next few weeks, there's a good chance that I'm going to rebuild this habit in where I do start to feel a pull towards it. Because in the past, it's happened. That's what I'm trying to get at. And this is nice. This is, the fact that I don't feel a pull towards just sipping on it some more, it's very liberating. It feels very liberating. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. Let's keep it that way. I'm going to keep it that way. That is it. I am done. I'm done. I'm going to slowly see if I can finish this Malta India, but I'm pretty done. I'm pretty satisfied. I'm pretty stuffed. That's where I'm at right now. I have some thoughts right now on the way that I'm fasting and breaking the fast and whatnot, and I'm just going to share them. There's just some thoughts that just kind of popped in my head as soon as I started to like wrap up the meal. Before I started recording any of this down and posting it online, for the most part, I was having a very similar meal every single time. For a good, I want to say maybe a year or two of me eating the way that I normally eat, I was just doing like Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and like broccoli in the air fryer with just the eggs and like a meat or two. That's it. It was like the same consistent meal. Over the last few months, I started mixing it up heavily, and now I'm back on fruits. And so here's the thought that is popping in my head. Prior to me adding some of these more, however naturally, more sugary things such as fruits and stuff, I could quite comfortably eat once a day, and somewhat uncomfortably fast for 2 days, and relatively uncomfortably fast for a third. The moment I started adding some of these more sugary things, I've been able to do a 3-day fast very comfortably. And that's observation number one. Observation number two is the fact that I actually track my glucose and my ketone levels. I have noticed that logically, because I am eating things that have a little bit more of a sugary content, like figs and dates and fruits and stuff, my blood sugar levels are more elevated. But I've noticed that, and this is what I think right now, because they are more elevated, I seem to be able to get to a third and fourth day of fasting more comfortably now than before. Because before, my blood sugar levels, they were a lot lower. They were more lower and more stable when I was eating meals that don't have any fruits and stuff. But it would be a lot more mentally difficult to get to a 2 or 3 day fast when I was eating a much more strictly clean way of eating. Not to say that fruits are unclean, but they do break down into more of a sugar content. That's what I'm trying to get at. The thought that I have right now is, like, speaking to myself, if I want to get to a 3, 4, 5 day fast easier, to basically go ahead and have foods that are a little bit more on the yummy side with the more sugary stuff, while also combining other ingredients that kind of soften the blow, such as like the yogurt mixed with the chia and all that stuff. That way the blood sugar level doesn't just spike up to the roof. That way we just put like a little limiter on that. And if I want to eat a much more strictly clean setup, and where I just keep it to just vegetables and meat, that's also okay, but it will be a little bit trickier to get to a 2 or 3 day fast quite comfortably. That's just like a thought that I have in my head, and I'm saying that from experience, because I have, for the longest, I swore I wasn't gonna have fruits again, or at least not in these kind of portion sizes. And here I am eating, heck, caramel. Like, what? It's not like my own super clean caramel. No, I'm not gonna say this is dirty, but it does have ingredients that I normally would not have ate before. And so that's what I've got to say. aside from that, I appreciate it. I'm gonna finish this Malta India, no high fructose corn syrup. That helps, but it does have a whole lot of other stuff. But it's all right. You know what they say, something about moderation. I guess I'm finding a way to moderate some of this stuff. Overall, a delicious meal. The squid part is still throwing me off the fact that it worked so well. I thought the lobster paste setup was going to be a better setup, but the lobster paste setup was a little bit strange. Although some of the things that I did mix in the lobster paste, they were pretty dang good. Anyways, I appreciate it. Hopefully you got something out of this. And until next time. And so until next time, it's probably going to be, let's see, Monday? I'm probably not going to eat till Monday. Monday or Tuesday. Let's see. All right. Thank you.